Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy who was looking at his phone.
Phony.
If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Yep, and I just realized I need to come back here and actually turn on your...
Turn on my mic.
Because I turned that off yesterday when I realized you weren't actually going to be here.
Well, I said something a minute ago.
Yes, you did. You said your name, but it just didn't show up.
Miriam.
Looks like Debbie says it's not that cold in Houston. Made it to 39 degrees. Melinda says it's 71 in South Georgia. Betsy says it's 26 where she's at.
Oh, it's probably about that here.
Mary Jo is here as well. So is Glenda. Mimi says good morning. Susan B is on, and Paula is here from sunny Florida.
It's 19 degrees here.
Shauna says good morning, Chris and Miriam. Lynn says good morning from cold, snowy Indiana.
Ooh.
That's like Gary, Indiana, but...
Cold, snowy Indiana.
Lori says good morning, sunshines. Carrie says, now everyone showed up on my end.
Oh, well then there appeared, so that's good.
Okay.
Maybe you couldn't see the chat.
Melinda's going to make the pudding first.
Yay.
Kathy's here. Melissa says, good morning, Chow Hounds. School had a delayed start, so I'm still enjoying my warm coffee and chocolate toffee
delicious.
Keto Chow. Betsy's here. Says morning, Miriam and Chris. Dorothy says, good morning from frozen and snowy Portland, Oregon.
Good morning, Dorothy.
Tammy's here. So is Leanne from Las Vegas. Oh, Carrie's donating platelets. Okay.
Oh, well, that's good.
Key says, good morning. Rhiannon says, good morning, lovely friends. Miriam, your hair looks beautiful. And Chris, your hair looks the same.
Yay!
Yes, it does.
Good job.
I've actually figured out how to comb my hair.
Yeah.
So after Miriam takes a shower, when she does that, the mirrors are completely just fogged up. And if you open the door to the bathroom, you end up with like a 1/4 inch of mirror that right on the edge that defogs first. And I figured out how to comb my hair using that 1/4 inch.
Yeah, I go to the other room to take my makeup off if he showers because I can't do that. I'm not that skilled.
Let's see, Maya says, good morning, Chowlings and Bears. Okay, says it's 51 where he's at. Lynn says, good morning from the super duper Keto Chow storefront.
Super duper.
Nan's here. Chad says, greetings all. Michelle says, good morning. First time back in over a month and a half. I've been eating terrible for the whole time.
Man.
And can't seem to get back into good eating. My dad passed away and I gained 8 pounds of stress. Sorry that your dad passed away.
Dad. Well, come here. We'll help you get back on track. You got this. I believe in you.
Yeah. Eat a bunch of meat.
Yes, bacon and eggs.
Lori says 27 in Valpo, Indiana. Supposed to get more snow. Shaz says 28 in Napa. Everything hurts. Red Wine's on from Mound Ridge, Kansas. Wow.
Cool.
Okay. It says it's cold but sunny here. Sonia is on. Says, Miriam, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Andrew says, morning all. I'm still trying to figure out Chronometer Gold. I was accepted friendship but don't know how to pull up any of my friends. You don't see them.
Yeah, you don't see them.
You just see their recipes.
Yep, and if you go over to custom, so like if you...
Well, I'm just going to pull up their help page. So,
okay.
Chronometer friends. So let's see.
You can see it if you just type in the recipe, like it'll come up, but sometimes there's...
So you can go into the sharing tab, and that allows you to see each other's custom food and recipes. That's the only thing that adding a friend does. It doesn't let you see what they're doing. It doesn't let you see their other stuff like that.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So. Oh, never mind. That's not what I'm talking about.
So Gold users can add friends to share custom foods and recipes.
Yep.
Period. That's it. You don't get to see their other stuff.
No, but what I noticed is if you just type it in, there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, so if you go into the tab that says custom.
But if you're in the tab that says custom.
When you go to add food.
Okay, so like right here, see it says all right there.
Favorites.
Common. If you go to custom, oh, that says common.
Keep going over.
Sorry. I just couldn't see. Okay, see it says custom right there?
Maybe.
Then it's going to load forever.
That will only show yours and your friends.
Like, I know Chris has Oh Hello, pumpkin sausage soup, right here in his. And since I'm friends with him,
Put it
it's
in front
not
of your
working.
face. There you go.
So I can see that that's there because it's a custom entry.
There you go. So, there you go.
Scroll over to custom on the top
Okay,
right
we can
there.
move on. Lisa says it's 30 in Austin today. It's a
Say it
little
5
icy.
times.
Jason says a mailman just delivered our InfoStat Keto Chow.
Oh, good.
Lori says I made chocolate peanut butter fat bombs last night, and they're awesome.
Nice.
Nice. Clay says, morning all. Happy Friday Eve. Yes, it is. We're almost there. On Saturday, we're going to go scuba diving.
I know. I'm not going to be scared.
Today, you're going to
the swim check on Friday.
Oh, they are?
That's what Steve said.
Okay.
Wish me
Let's
luck.
see. Leanne says it
Saturday.
feels like 35. Let's see. Sarah says, good morning, Bear fam and Chow fam.
Good morning.
Dennis says, my front runner wave will be delayed 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
Debbie says, I made 2 chocolate bananas. Today, I'm going to drink it warm instead of having ice cream. Ooh, Mix it up. Gina here is on from Racine. It's 25. It says a newbie here. Well, welcome. Yeah. Let's see. Mimi says, I made a salted caramel keto chow with a half scoop of vanilla equip for extra protein, and it was so good. That's a really good way to do it. So you can, let's see, the question comes up, if you need more protein, how do you add more protein to keto chow? Well, you can not add it to keto chow and just consume it. So like having some tuna fish or some salmon or some chicken breast or something like that. You can add additional protein powder to keto chow. You could make a second shake with just protein powder. Then it won't have all the vitamins and minerals, but it will still have protein.
You can have a slice of PSMF bread as toast.
Absolutely. That's a good way to do it.
With tuna fish on top.
JC says, good morning from Idaho.
Nice.
Andrew says, what would I do without you guys? Can't live and live without you. Dorothy says, I think I'm making pudding today. Still don't know which flavor to try. Lemon. Lemon or chocolate? Yeah.
Raspberry cheesecake is cute too because it's pink.
Sarah wants to know, how much is Chronometer Gold? I don't actually remember.
I don't remember.
Because, years ago, I had gotten some Bitcoin, and Chronometer had a thing that you could buy Chronometer Gold for life using Bitcoin. And so I did, and it wasn't very expensive. It was like the equivalent of $50. Except that $50 in Bitcoin would probably worth like $6,000 today. But
$3.33 a month.
Okay, there you go. Let's see, Sarah. Nancy says, I just became a Keto Chow insider and created my first post on Facebook about Keto Chow. So happy to share your awesome product with all my friends.
Look at these cute mountains. They're so cute.
Cute mountains. So if you don't know what she's talking about with the insider program.
Yes.
If you go down to the very bottom of the page.
Whoa.
Click on Become an Ambassador, and there's information there.
Become an ambassador.
About working with us. Becoming an ambassador. Yay. All that fun stuff.
Love it.
Let's see. Kim says, morning, a nice hot chocolate and strawberry in hand.
That sounds awesome.
Wait, you have hot chocolate and you have a strawberry?
Yeah.
Don't squish it. Shauna says, I made lazy engineer beef last night. So good. Oh, the ground beef. So lazier
awesome.
engineer beef.
We did taco salad last night, and
Yes,
I
we
did
did.
use Keto Chow taco salad, or taco seasoning.
Yep.
Taco
salad.
It was amazing.
It was super good.
It was so good. And I fasted for 24 hours, and so it was even better because I'd been fasting.
Julie says, my phone was buffering for ages. Finally here. Good morning, Keto Chow peeps.
Good morning.
Let's see. Dorothy says, my Chronometer Gold was on my iPhone that died. Now I have to figure out which account I had it on so I can use it again. So go to the page.
Yep.
When you go to log in, say, I forgot my password. Put in your email address, and they will try to help you reset it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have an account with that email,
then you'll know.
It won't be able to send you the password reset. Easy as that.
Ta-da!
Pamela says, good morning. Adrienne says, good morning as well. Let's see. Dorothy says, oh, she's talking to Danita and Lynette. Esther's on from icy Dallas.
Oh, yes. Hello, Esther.
Icy Dallas. Lynn says, raspberry cheesecake is cute. I don't know if I would classify it as cute.
When it's pink, it's cute.
Carrie says, I have chocolate keto chow for today. And KB Fezziers is on, says, good morning.
Hello, how are you guys?
Oh, and Holly says, you can buy Chronometer Gold for $44 a year and get a little bit of a discount over the $333 a month.
I figure if you're going to use it, more than 10 times, it's probably worth it.
Yeah. Well, and the difference with Chronometer Gold is you're able to put in custom macros because the macro calculator with Chronometer,
it's not perfect.
No, please don't use it.
Yeah.
It gives you wrong information.
And you want to put in your own macros.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What it specifically does is it tells you too little protein, like way too little of protein.
That's cool.
Like half as much as you should actually be using.
Yeah, it's like 60 grams or something.
Yep. Betsy says I had my creamy last night with egg white protein and it was just fine.
Nice, that's awesome.
Serena says I'm finally trying the shakes, enjoy them, but I seem to get hungry quicker with them. How do I prevent that, or is it just me? Make sure you're adding the right amount of fat for your calorie goals. That would be the number one thing to check.
Yep, and then you can take a little bit longer to drink them because if you just chug them down, then your brain thinks you had a drink and you didn't actually eat. So even maybe if you eat a little bit of something while you're drinking it, take some time, sit down, look outside the window or have a moment with your shake, then it'll feel more like you've eaten something.
Kim says, no, chocolate with strawberry keto chow mixed together warmed up. Again, I knew what you meant. Carrie says lemon and chocolate combined. That's a good idea. Lynn says I had hot gingerbread this morning for breakfast. Next is caramel macchiato. It's the best. Nice. Okay. Kathy says, good morning, loving Keto Chow Live. Stwong is on, says I didn't see the notification. I'm late with a rabbit.
It's a very important date.
Sarah says I made 2 crazy ketos, who says, what's up, family? They're chili with ground beef, breakfast sausage, bacon, and stew meat. It was amazing having some after the lunch. Yes, it does. Last time I made the 2 crazy ketos chili, after it was made, I combined 1 part of their chili with 1 part of the shredded Lazy Engineer beef just to make it go further, and that was awesome. It was so good.
Keeps on giving.
Luke says, good morning. K-Bear says there's freezing rain there.
Oh, man, be careful.
Carrie likes the cool Keto Chow characters on the page.
Oh, aren't they
when you go to the home page.
Yeah, it's a new homepage. Did you know that? The whole page is new.
Yeah, I did know it.
I didn't know that.
Liv says, shouldn't it be essential engineer beef? No, because it doesn't have a smell. Well, it does have a smell. Are we talking essence as in necessary or essence as in it has a smell?
Necessary.
Okay. Serena says, hi, by the way, hi from Helena, Montana.
Hello.
Nancy says, this is day 11 using Keto Chow and following a keto diet. Welcome. Yay. I'm blown away with how satisfied I feel throughout the day.
I'm so
Thank you for making such a great product. Well,
Thank you for sharing that with us.
And Victoria pointed out that when she first started, she was having problems not being satisfied.
Right, yeah.
I experimented with adding more butter and finally found adding extra collagen protein kept me fuller longer. Yeah. Now I'm back to using just butter. You'll adapt.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome. And too, especially if you're just starting keto, like you're also trying to wrap your brain around, trying to use fat, you're not quite fat adapted, and you're still wanting all the things that you can't have, right? So it's really kind of a mental thing too that you have to kind of get through. So we think you're doing a great job.
Luke says it's 14 in Central Oregon. Lisa says made pork rind hash browns with the chaffle maker using tomato basil.
Oh,
Miriam did.
That sounds good.
She did chaffles, savory chaffles with sausage.
Yeah, it was
like
with the chicken soup, keto chow, and then I put a pound of ground sausage. I probably made 20 chaffles, but it was amazing. We still have some.
Oh, yeah? I like those. Yeah. Esther says I made the 2KK chili, but my system was not ready for chili yet. Gallbladder out for a month. It freezes really well. And
yeah, I just freeze it.
As long as you get a consistent consumption of fat going, you will not miss your gallbladder.
Yep, and just ramp it up over time. So just have a little bit, and then a little bit more. That's what I heard helps. Also, I've heard that if you take ox bile supplements, sometimes that helps too.
Yep. Dorothy says, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, chocolate peanut butter pudding. There you go.
What a great idea.
And Lynn says, good to know about Chronometer Gold. I couldn't figure out why I was getting weird macros. Yep, and that's it.
Yep.
And that's just if you want to see the bars get to the macros that you've
which
chosen.
is super satisfying because you're looking at it and you're like, I'm almost to my goal, or I made it past my goal. Whoops, I better be better tomorrow, or whatever.
And by the way, if you do Keto Chow favorite things, it'll take you to our favorite things page.
Yep.
Wait for it. Oh, this is, let's see. Exercise fitness, programs and coaching. I know Chronometer is on here somewhere.
It's in the gadgetry.
Gadgetry, there it is. So, and I believe that when you click on that, it does give you a discount. Joe says they have a discount link as well.
Yeah.
So, oh, and for that matter, there's those.
Yeah, there's the containers we use a lot.
Yep. So we really should get this linked on the website again.
It's a task.
Yep. Right now, you just have to Google it.
We should put the Ninja Creamy on there too.
Yeah. Becca says, I'm sorry I'm late. My internet was out. We had to reset the router.
Ah, dang.
K-Bear says, hope to see you guys in April.
Yes.
Swang says, getting dental work done today, so I already have my Snickerdoodle Keto Chow ready for lunch. Hopefully I won't end up biting my cheek now.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to eat while getting numb.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of April, Keto Salt Lake.
Yes.
If you know keto companies, you should message them and say, hey, are you guys going to be a vendor at Keto Salt Lake? And they'll say, wait, what? And you say, you should be a vendor at Keto Salt Lake.
Because I like your stuff, and you should.
Because I like your stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Because I messaged
we have a good number, but a lot of them haven't replied yet.
And we haven't got replies yet.
Yep. Lori says, how do we measure for coffee? Actually, there's a bunch of different ways. I'm sure people will put in there.
Yeah.
It says I put 2 tablespoons of powder and 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. You can do it that way. You can mix up Keto Chow and add it. Any way that you want to do, you can use it however you want.
Yep. I think what matters is that you need to just make sure that you're honest with yourself. And if you're having it with a bunch of fat in it or whatever as your coffee, remember that if you have a whole serving of Keto Chow and a whole bunch of fat, that's a meal.
Yep.
So I think you just have to remember so you're not actually accidentally eating a bunch of meals because you're used to having coffee. In
Some people
meals.
use brewed coffee as the water component.
Oh yeah, then it's just a meal that has coffee in it, right?
Yep. Jean says, how do I make the chicken soup? Need help, I want it warm. So on the back of the packet, it tells you to put it into a saucepan, whisk it in with warm water.
Yep.
You can do it that way, or you can mix it up in a blender bottle cold and then heat it up, which works really well also.
You can even leave it in your fridge for a couple days, pull it out, and then heat it up later.
Yep. You can mix it up in a blender with melted butter and warm water. So following the instructions for mixing it up with butter is probably the easiest, and the best place to find that is when you go to learn how to make Keto Chow.
There you go.
Well, there you go. There is not... Oh.
Butter. Butter's delicious.
Yep.
Also, do you mind going over to the recipe page? Because we have the most recipes, I think, on the site are made with the chicken soup. Because it is so versatile and just so... Thing. It sure is.
Recipes.
Yep.
So with the savory chicken soup... SSS, savory chicken soup. There's 41 recipes.
Yep, so there's garlic bread, ranch, chaffles.
There's all sorts of fun
rolls,
stuff.
Those delicious dinner rolls that you can't see on the screen, but it's so great. So you can do a lot of stuff with the chicken soup.
You can just add some salt to it. You can add chunks of chicken. Yep. You can add cheese.
You can put shirataki
all
noodles
sorts of fun
in it.
stuff.
You can put vegetables in it. You can put beef in it.
Betsy says, I didn't know you could use meat in the schaffel. Absolutely you can.
Yes.
So she just cooked it.
I cooked it ahead of time and then just put it in
finely ground up stuff.
And then I could make it kind of small because I use the little
Maya said someone posted in the group that Walmart has the little waffle irons for $5.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Miriam already has 4 of those.
I have 5 of them.
Oh,
Actually,
yes,
6 of them.
Well, one's
in the shape of a heart and one's in a pumpkin that's here.
Okay. Lori says, I have had no problems with no gallbladder. Debbie says, I just made a pound of ground beef with a half scoop of tomato basil,
nice.
A quarter cup of Rao's, and a bunch of salt. Warm and yummy.
Yeah, that sounds good. And you know what we love to make with truffles too is little pizza crusts because you use the tomato basil, and if you put a little bit of hamburger in there, that would be such a yummy pizza crust for your little tiny pizzas. Kids like those.
Carrie wants to combine black licorice and key lime. You go right ahead.
Ew.
Esther says, I have oxbile. I'm doing slow experimenting. Thanks. I'll be freezing that 2KK chili.
Good. I don't want you to waste it.
Sean says it's 50 days till Keto Salt Lake.
Yes.
Becky says, to be precise, I had to get my husband up and have him reset the things. Yeah, I've had to do that before.
That's okay.
Sean says, I use coffee in place of water and 2 ounces of heavy whipping cream.
Nice.
Too Crazy Keto says, I think the link makes it $35 a year. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Dory says, I have 1 packet left of pumpkin spice caramel, and I need to go buy sausage to make the soup. So yummy. Great to warm you up from the inside on a cold, snowy day, which actually begs the question, is
those tamales are really good.
Pumpkin...
Out of stock yet?
Yeah, the
pumpkin sausage soup. Yes.
There's still a little teeny bit of the 21 meal bags.
That's good.
Okay. We're almost out.
We should make sure to grab one to take it home before it goes out because I love that soup.
Blue Dove says, I do the typical directions, using about 16 ounces of hot water to melt the butter, a little cold water to cool it, and then blend a full serving of Keto Chow. I like Frappuccino level sweet coffee.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. Dennis says, I'm late. For a very important date, not time to stay. Yeah, sing the whole song. Front Runner Wave will be here in April, hoping we're cheek to jowl with Keto Family. Sarah points out the expired packets are great for cooking. Yeah, because you don't have to worry about heating them up and ruining the vitamins because, well, the vitamins may already be degraded because they've been around so long, and so you just don't even worry about it.
No worries.
Blaze says, you need to sell cups that are microwavable online for hot, warm Keto Chow. They have mugs at every store you go to.
Oh, yeah.
And we used to have mugs for the mug cake, and they ended up not selling out, and so we just tossed them into orders in December.
Yep.
So that's the best kind of cup that you can use, is just a big mug.
Yeah, and I don't know how, you can look online and see if they have some on Amazon, microwavable cups, because it seems like, other than a mug, like a plastic cup that would be disposable.
Just get a mug.
That would be
glass mug.
Not as microwavable as we
ceramic
like.
mug. Yep. Let's see, Esther says,
that's
mixing with butter is great with my plunger whisk, better for my chocolate last time. No lumps at all. There you go. Jean says, yeah, I'm from Wisconsin, always have a minimum of 5 pounds of butter in the house. Jerry says, I purchased 2 of the 4-section Dash waffle makers. One has a backup and still box just in case. Once a Boy Scout, always a Boy Scout.
Be prepared.
# Dash hoarder. Dorothy says, I'm really enjoying my black licorice marshmallows. Love the flavor and texture and love dipping them into my hot chocolate Keto Chow.
Nice.
Rita says, I just mixed up Keto Chow for my weekend trip. Used Obed cinnamon roll in the vanilla.
Oh,
Meal prep for the win.
Cool,
That's awesome. Dorothy says, I had to do marshmallows with a hand mixer since I don't have the good kind. Took over a half hour to whip it into shape. I can believe that. Because the key to making the marshmallows is if you have a stand mixer with a whisk attachment, that works really well because you just have to let it just keep going. And when you think it's done, no, just keep going.
More.
Because it whips up really big, and that's what makes it into the texture. Alexandra says, I started using gelatin in my Keto Chow Creamy. Game changer on texture.
Nice.
All right. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about today?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you all have a fantastic day.
Yes, and be kind to yourself. Remember, you're worth it.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.